you. So this is a very, very interesting passage because from my recollection, when Jesus did heal someone, he usually healed them in front of him, unless it was, where they went back home and the servant was well. But in this case, it was a different way of doing it. Jesus had a lot of unique ways of doing his miracles. But in this case, it was kind of like, I haven't healed you yet, so turn around and walk towards, wherever you need to go. May have been all the way to the temple, I don't know, where he goes to the priests, and they show themselves to be deemed as cleansed from their leprosy, except that they're walking away looking at their body and nothing's changed. So they're not healed yet. And so there's an element of faith that is needed in that situation to be able to do what Jesus said while not seeing the evidence of what Jesus was implying. So there's these 10 lepers now walking to where they're supposed to go. And we assume from the passage that they all were physically healed while they were walking away. But only one of them was willing to actually go, oh my gosh, I'm healed, we're healed, and decided to turn around and not go with the crowd, but to go against the crowd and say, and drop everything and just run back to Jesus with a heart of gratitude. One thing I realized preparing for this was that gratitude and thankfulness aren't exactly the same thing, but that thankfulness comes from a heart of gratitude. We've all been thankful for getting a birthday gift, or someone says, wow, you did such a good job at that, and we say, oh, thank you. But that doesn't always mean that we walk around every day with a heart of gratitude. It just means we can say thank you for a compliment or a present. What's interesting is that if we go back to a few verses beforehand, Jesus answers the question about his disciples when they said, help us have more faith. So that's the lead into Jesus is now trying to teach his disciples what faith is. And without going into what was said before, it appears to me that Jesus is linking gratitude to faith. And last week, Jenny talked about faith as trust. I don't know if we can actually have trust without also having a heart of gratitude. Because the opposite of gratitude to me would be entitlement. I deserve this. I don't have it and I should have it, right? It's this, you're just not happy with life, and so you're kind of disgruntled. And so that would be entitlement. But the opposite of that is gratitude. And so as we're in Thanksgiving for what we have as a country, I am really interested in discovering further why Jesus would point his disciples to a heart of gratitude when they asked about faith. And so what I find the most intriguing is the very last verse. Your faith has healed and saved you. So if faith is gratitude, then Jesus is kind of saying, because of your heart of gratitude that compelled you to come back and say thanks, I have healed more than just your body. I'm going to heal your heart. I'm going to heal your soul. You are going to have an extra healing than the other 9 who don't have a heart of gratitude. So somehow gratitude opens us up to another dimension of healing. And so as we're in Thanksgiving weekend, hopefully we can kind of go, wow, yeah, I want more of what God has for us. And if gratitude is one of those doorways into more of understanding God and growing in our faith, then I think we're coming into something that's life-changing and continuing to walk in that. So, thank you.